Hey everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to today's video. I thought I would kind of start off, what was it? The Oxford Autism. I found out today by our local online North Oxfordshire a group that some people have been looking for the autism alert cards from Oxford Autism, but even though it's on the website, basically the woman who was doing it is now basically not doing it or went ill or something. Anyway, they are really hard to get hold of. So make sure that if you want a autism alert card, that you go over to the Aspie World website, which I'll put the link down to where you can buy them, and then you can buy one, and then you will have one. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. No, it's a good thing. Anyway, today it's a bit of a mess in here. I do apologise. What was it? Kids are in bed, and my husband and I was just talking. Matthew came up the stairs, and he's now with, believe it or not, even though he can walk, he can't quite yet kind of walk up the stairs on his own. He can crawl up, no problem, and he's getting very confident, but he's having difficulty walking. So we are training him to do that, and he's doing really well. Now I want to talk about when you get that a gut instant as a parent, and we was just talking about this just now, and I don't know, we was told that there was a lack of understanding with Matthew, because he's not really following kind of the whole normal development and milestones and stuff like that. Anyway, he he's had a brilliant day today. He slept in till about 9:30. It was his day off from nursery. He slept in from, he went to bed at 8. Every night he goes to bed at 8. I know that may sound quite late, but we've done this routine now for a while, and that's what time they go to bed. And they start their bedtime routine around about 6:30, and Rebecca is a little bit kind of different. She will come up with me and normally relax in the bedroom, read say a bedtime a story, or watch TV or something like that, or talk about what's going on her iPad. She watches kids YouTube channels, whether it's Peppa Pig or this Call Map, which is another program. It's not called Call Map, it's just that it's a name of a kid that she watches. Anyway, basically, we went out today to drop my mum off, and then she fell asleep, and so she went straight to bed. She probably will wake up and want a nappy change a bit later, but that's fine, because then she'll go back to sleep. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, Matthew, his way of thinking, one day you think, oh, he doesn't understand, or you get told that he doesn't understand, but actually there's some things that he does understand. My husband's could see that he was getting tired. It's right, shall we go upstairs? And he just walked to the gate and went up, and he's getting confident now in his walking up the stairs and that, and soon he will. And it's the same with his say speech and language as well. His sounds are getting much more better. I do apologise if this camera is shaking. And his he will say again. We was playing a jump up game where I was holding him, and we was I was trying to get him to jump, and so I would lift him up and say jump, and he really was enjoying that, and he's still going on now. He's still going and he probably will go on for another half an hour, maybe, because he didn't really get up to about 10:15 today, and he hasn't had a sleep. So, and he's had his, because of his diet, he eats like biscuits and things like that. So he's had his Pediasure, which I don't know whether, what was it? Do any of you guys have any children who are restricted on their like a diet because they choose to? Because Matthew chooses not to eat. He's getting much more better in terms that he will, as they look at food and that, and he will hold kind of new food. Like the other day, he ate half of a apple pie, which was amazing. Yes, I know it's so sweet, but hey, it's got like some like fruit in it, so that's really good. And yeah, and so basically, we was just talking about like developmental wise. He's about 2 years behind, but I don't know, like sometimes he just amazes me, and he's so kind of like in tune. Like today, he's just been really like full on, really happy and stuff because one, he had a good night's sleep, and he had about 13 or 14 hours sleep, and he's still awake now, bless him. And tomorrow he's got nursery, so hopefully he will be happy to like wake up and go. I explained to him that he has to go to sleep. It's a nursery tomorrow, and so he needs to get up. They can go there from like 8 o'clock, but we never get there for 8. We always get there for about 8:30. So breakfast on the way, but the nursery is really good, and they will give them breakfast, especially Matthew anyway. So yeah, so I managed to, what was it, like do my hair today. It was so that's good, because being a mum of like a twins, you kind of get to a point whereby it's pretty hard to do stuff. So today I had to take my car in. I showed you a picture. Basically, someone went into my wing mirror the other day. It was actually yesterday, Wednesday. And so today, first day, I took it back to the garage, and they said the whole thing didn't need to be replaced. Thank God, because that would have been really expensive, over £300. I got a Peugeot 308, a Mercedes car, and so like basically, it was just like the glass. But you get two models. Well, mine is the latest, like a 15 plate, and the one they got was before that, so it didn't like fit. So they have to order it in, and it's going to be tomorrow afternoon. So it means that I've got to take the kids again into town. It means that they're probably going to be tired, because they're going to be really busy at kind of nursery, especially like Rebecca, but she will have like the energy anyway. Matthew, it depends. I went there yesterday, say Wednesday, and it was a nursery day, and basically it was a nightmare. They just wasn't happy, and so yeah, we will see what happens. But literally, I was like just driving down a country road, and this like person, don't know whether it was male or female, but went in a bit to the middle, and I couldn't go over anymore, otherwise I would have had a puncture tyre. So either way, it would have been a disaster. I'd rather have the wing mirror than waiting 2 hours for the AA to come out to change the tyre. And even though we have got a spare one, I couldn't do it. And Darren, my husband, was laid up in bed with food poisoning. He's much more better now. He's going back to work tomorrow. I think it's still a little bit too soon, but we'll see how he is. Hopefully he will be fine. He hasn't been sick. Today he's managed to eat food, and so basically he can go back to work. I can go out and meet my two friends tomorrow and have coffee and then pick up the kids, and then go to the garage, and then go for a coffee with them, then go back and get the car, and then whatever else. And then it's the weekend, and the kids are at home this weekend in the evening, but we go to like my mum's and yeah my mum's at the weekend, and Dan will be working, and I've got church. It's cafe church. I don't know whether I'm going to take them or not. But yeah, Matthew really likes church music, but he's not really a big fan of like going into church when there's loads of people. So yeah, we will see on that. Like if it's not raining and I feel brave enough, then I might do that. But yeah, it's hard work when you got both of them. Anyway, I'm going to call this a day. But one of the things I will say very, very quickly, as I got like a minute left or less, is that basically I'm going to get this like action calendar, and it's going to be on Monday when I go and get that. So I will be reviewing that. So there will be a review on that probably on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. And I'll be doing a shopping haul probably say very soon as well. So take care, folks. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below, and share if you want to. Take care. Bye for now.